What else they take, man? So just those two? Oh, what's that one? Oh my! They didn't say which one. Girl, they didn't take the muffins. That's a deal. 188. Oh my God, that's crazy. Not even a juice.
The juice, yeah. No.
They didn't take the juice for real? When they started that, it must have been this month.
You get food stamps? Bro, this shit is crazy. You feel like it's food, everything shit.
They got 67.51.
So what's the rest?
Girl, did they take the Reese's?
Let me see.
They sure they take the Reese's. They ain't taking the juice. Y'all take the juices on. The green juice.
No, no.
The Reese's, they didn't take the Reese's. Food stamps is going boring right now. They don't even take it.
Look, y'all made the lady cut the light off. No, it's okay. Come on. Let's just get the stuff. Come on.
Oh, she said keep it. She gonna keep it.
Okay.
Huh, what's the balance?
Girl, so we can't buy no candy.
$14.90.
$14.92. Okay.
They didn't take Reese's and food stamps no more. No candy. So they went live when they said they're gonna take out all the snacks. They're taking away all the snacks on Reese's. What's the point of having it? Let's take it. That made me cry. That sold me. That shit, no candy. So they went live when they said they're gonna take out all the snacks. They're taking away all the snacks on Reese's. What's the point of having it? Let's take it.
Y'all just mad because I am a mother with 7 kids by 7 different men. So what? I don't care because the government take care of me. Yeah, I like when the government take care of me because I don't have to do it. I don't care. I really don't. So y'all just mad and hating because I get $3,000 in food stamps. Yes, I have a plug that's in the food stamp office that's going to make sure me and my 7 kids are straight and taken care of. So I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all can hate all y'all want. Y'all can bash me, whatever. I'm still going to do what I do best. Let the government take care of me and mine. I don't have to work. I don't have to use cash for food. I use my food stamp card for hot food, cold food, fast food, whatever you name it. So we are taken care of. Yeah, rent $0, so we chilling.
Even when I had food stamps, I never bought junk. I always bought what I needed. Good for you. Those are your stamps. These are my stamps. I do what I want to do with it. And you're not going to do anything about it.
How did I miss this? The government wants to make it that you cannot buy junk food with your food stamp. La! The hefties will raise hell. The roly-poly-oly's gonna roll. I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself on this, and y'all tell me what you think. House Bill 279. They want this everywhere. Make you unable to buy junk on your stamp card. 1. Energy drinks. Lord, how Earl gonna make it. 2. Cookies, candy bars, ice cream, cakes and pies. La! They taking Carl Wayne's Christmas tree cakes. Tater chips. Not Tatiana's tater chips. La! And soft drink. Not to pop. What's Patricia Gale gonna do if she can't buy the pop? She already standing in line for 4 hours to get 47 cartons. To turn around and sell it for twice the price. She can buy her cigarettes. What's she gonna do now? What y'all think about this? I got thoughts. Do you agree with the government telling people what they can and can't buy? It's on taxpayer dime. Should they have free reign? Is this a step into making America healthy again? Maha. Little fact for you. 1 in 2 Americans either has diabetes or at risk for diabetes. Last recorded in 2022, $27 billion was paid for with stamps to buy junk food. Do you like this idea? Or do you totally hate it and think it's government overreach? I'll wait.
Y'all are about to find out that food stamps don't buy candy anymore. Not soda, not ice cream, not a little sweet treat to get you through the hard week. None of that anymore. Y'all was so hyped talking about that big, beautiful bill and finally having some responsibility. Talking about they gonna crack down on waste. But now when you go to the grocery store to get that Snickers bar with that EBT card, denied. The 2-liter, denied. That pint of Ben & Jerry's after a hard day, gone. The joy, gone. But hey, at least billionaires are still getting tax breaks, right? It's interesting when they want to cut costs and get things in line, they always go to the poor people first. God forbid somebody poor wants a soda to go with their ramen. You wanted fiscal responsibility, but you ended up with a government that decided they don't even want you to have a piece of candy. And it's not going to stop there. It never does. Soon it'll be no meat. Then they're going to decide that poor people probably can't have seasoning either. So to all the MAGA people who cheered for this bill, when you're standing in line and that ice cream don't go through, just remember, it wasn't the woke mob that did that. It was your own people. You asked for this. Now, eat your sadness plain, room temp, no sugar.
Well, I'm late for this one. No more little Debbie cakes. No more little Debbie cakes. No more little Star Crunches. No more Oreos. No more vanilla wafers. No more Dunkin' Donuts. No more what else they having out there? Them little Pella Bell pies. I can't have no more of that. That shit over with, man. If you got EBT food stamps, you cannot get no sweets no more. You can't get no candy. You can't get no drinks. All them 12-pack sodas y'all like. You might well put that shit back. Cause you ain't gonna get it with them EBT cards. I knew something was going on the other day when I was at the grocery store. I think they done started this early. Cause it was a lady in front of me. And every time I turned around, she was self-checkout. She put something over the scanner and the cashier would come and take it and put it in a bucket on the side of her. And there was a lot of buckets in the front. I don't know what was going on. Now I figured it out. So you can't have no kind of snacks, really. No more snack foods and no more sodas with that EBT card. So now all you can buy is healthy choices like fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. Stuff that's healthy for you. A lot of folks ain't gonna know what the hell to do. Cause half of y'all can't cook any damn way.
The government is trying to ban junk food purchases with food stamps. EBT Ozempic is on the way. Uncle Sam is coming for your big bag. Donald Trump wants your fat lumps. If we talking about government control, I hate it. If we talking about healthier kids, I love it. But I got two problems. The availability of fresh food alternatives and the cost to be healthy. Like, healthy shit just costs more. The corner store ain't full of bull because they trying to kill you. The chips and the candies and the soda got a longer shelf life, so it's more cost effective to sell that. See, removing the junk food with the food stamps sound like a great idea until that $300 in food stamps is gone and you got half the food. And half that food gonna go bad twice as fast. You do the math. But it's a great idea if we make healthier food readily available and more affordable. Two things. Hear me out. What if the government builds fresh markets in areas that have high food stamp recipients? That way they have the food readily available and it's at a price point they can afford. Like, that's a great idea if this is about healthier people, or is this just about money and control? I'm just a comic. Y'all let me know in the comments.
You know what? Good. I've been saying this for years. EBT and SNAP was not meant to be a freaking lifestyle. It started off as temporary help, assistance, not some freaking lifelong handout. And you know what? Back in the day, it used to be embarrassing to live off the system. I know, because as a small child, I grew up living off that system because my parents were young, but they were going through school, trying to better themselves. And when they got their degrees and graduated, they got off that assistance. And furthermore, I don't even allow my kids to have that certain crap. Okay? What makes you think that I want to work my hind end off to support you to feed your kids Little Debbie snack cakes? You know, you would think as a parent, you would want to do better for your children. You would want to set an example for your children. Not just sit here and suck the system dry and do nothing in the one life that you get. So good on you, RFK Jr. I'm all for this. And I think the next thing on your agenda, you need to go pee in a cup before you get that debit card, okay? So no, I am done, nor will I continue to pay for you to give your kids freaking diabetes, okay? It's time to put your big girl or big boy panties on and actually give back to society instead of sitting here and leeching off the rest of us.
So I've been seeing people clap it up and jump for joy at the fact that they're going to restrict food stamps purchases from junk food and sodas and like snacks and shit. And to see black people, I've seen a couple of black prominent creators get on here and clap that shit up like, oh yeah, they should have been did this, because I done seen, people in the diabetes is running rampant in the hood, and, they should have been did something like this. First off, let's stop acting like y'all give a fuck about these kids. That's number one. Number two, let's stop acting like y'all care about the health of people. That's number two. Cause y'all literally see big ass niggas get on here and eat themselves into an early grave, and y'all watch that shit for entertainment. So let's stop the cap. As if, because on one end y'all was complaining when quote unquote food stamp people was buying steak and lobster and eating good on food stamps. Now, like, I'm just like, which side do y'all want to be on? I know which one, but like, I want y'all to say it. Because y'all act like folks are buying like these snacks and the junk food and the sodas and shit because, they don't want to buy fresh foods and vegetables and shit like that. But like, as if fresh foods and vegetables and stuff aren't, expensive. As if you get more bang for your buck from the junk foods. As if the hoods don't be having food deserts. As if most people in the hood don't even have access to healthcare to even get their diabetes checked on. You know what I'm saying? Like, plenty of white people in the suburbs walking around with fat ass kids and got diabetes, but they can go get insulin. Y'all don't care about diabetes because y'all voted for Trump, who basically rolled back the Affordable Act that Biden passed to allow people to get access to insulin, affordable insulin. Niggas voted for Trump so that he could roll back everyone being able to get affordable health care, aka Obamacare. And people didn't even know that was the same fucking thing. And if y'all really gave us so we're gonna stop little kids from enjoying a soda or some chips, when the problem is really that we allow our government to deregulate these food companies, just so they can make maximum profit by putting fillers and processed metals and all type, whatever the fucking lemur meat in our fucking foods. So we don't care about that.
Hey, can I ask you something? Why do people care so much about what folks on food stamps buy? The entire purpose of the SNAP program was to make sure that everybody has access to food. So who cares if they're using a portion of those dollars to buy snacks or juices? Kids love snack and juices. Adults love snack and juices. So why should they not have access to those things too? And let's be real, a lot of people live in food deserts. They may not have access to those grocery stores that have affordable and nutritious food sources. And there may not be a reliable transportation source to get them from their neighborhood to the grocery stores and then back to their neighborhoods. So what they may have access to quickly get food is those corner stores and gas stations. And what do corner stores and gas stations usually have? A lot of junk foods. Let's be real, not everybody knows how to prepare like a scratch meal with fresh ingredients. Some people never learn, and it could just be that they're living in a cycle of being in food deserts and all they've ever had access to was junk food. So if we want to have a conversation about addressing food deserts and social inequalities and making sure everybody has access to nutritious food, that's a different conversation. And even if they do know how to make scratch meals, like, they may not have the time. Like, there are people working multiple jobs to make ends meet, so who cares if they get a microwavable meal or some snacks or junk foods to just get them through the day? Like, why do people care so much about what they're spending their benefits on? I personally don't care. If people are using their benefits to feed themselves and their families, I feel like the program is working. But I've seen a lot of conversations lately about people like demonizing recipients of SNAP benefits for buying like junk foods in addition to whatever else they're buying. And I'm just like, they're buying food. What is the issue? What do you think?
They actually freaking did it. If you have EBT, you can no longer buy pop with your EBT. When I first heard that you would no longer be able to buy pop or buy junk food with your food stamps, I thought it was a freaking joke. I just went up to Dollar General. I tried to buy this. 0 sugar. It's not even a sugary drink. It doesn't even have sugar. And it doesn't go through. And the cashier told me it is legit. Here in Michigan and several other states, you can no longer pop energy drinks, and no energy drinks, and no junk food. So like candy bars, chips, this is wild. So what's next? We're not gonna be able to get freaking frozen food with our EBT? We should be able to decide what we purchase with our food stamps. So when I take my kid to the store and we're checking out and the candy bars, you know, are at the counter, and my 3-year-old throws a fit because I don't have the cash, I only have food stamps. Thanks, Donald Trump. Thank you.
All right, y'all, what is your feelings on this? Florida bans junk food on food stamps. That's right, starting January 1st, 2026, SNAP benefits, so EBT food stamps, can no longer be used to buy sodas, energy drinks, candy, or prepared desserts. Now, Florida is one of 6 states making this change currently. And honestly, it makes sense. These items have little to no nutritional value. But y'all, I also see the other side. For some kids, a birthday cake or a candy bar might be the only treat they get all year because their parents rely on food stamps to be able to make ends meet. So these moments matter. And here's where it gets tricky. A lot of hardworking families can barely afford groceries but don't qualify for help. Meanwhile, there are parents who abuse the system, choosing not to work, having more kids, and relying on public assistance. That doesn't sit right either. So, while I agree with promoting healthy food choices, we also need to make sure that the system is fair, especially for the kids who deserve small joys and for the working class who feel like they're being left behind. What do you think? Should SNAP in Florida ban sugary foods, or should families have the choice? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Damn, Trump wasn't playing, huh? He said you got 2 years to be on Section 8, and it's gonna be a healthy EBT and SNAP people going on.
So starting January 1, SNAP dollars in Iowa can only be used to purchase non-taxable food items, eliminating soft drinks, candy, and other taxable foods and beverages as eligible SNAP purchases.
Now, it's already 12 states on the list with restrictions of junk food. Those states are Arkansas, Colorado, Florida, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Louisiana, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas, Utah, and West Virginia. And there's word going around that Tennessee, they trying to do something too, man. Who knows? They might be done did every damn body by the year 2026, man. Now, a lot of people are saying that the government just really picking on the lower class people, man. You know, they saying, what good is it going to do by stopping us from buying sodas, chips, and candy? You know, it's been going on this long. You know, why is it hurting y'all so much now? And why is everybody worried about what we buying and what we got in our damn buggy? And all the taxpayers sitting around saying, well, it is our damn problem. It is our concern what's in your damn buggy because we paying for it. You know, you need to get up, you need to go get a job and do something with your damn life and stop damn using the system because the system was made for you to get on your feet. And it's actually people out here that really could use their help. But y'all want to go all on TikTok and Instagram and do food stamp hauls and show everybody you buying goddamn little Debbie cakes and chips and goddamn Fantas and Coca-Colas and frozen pizzas and all this unhealthy stuff that's really just making everybody sick with diabetes and high blood pressure. But then the people on food stamps like, man, y'all ain't never been worried about our health before. Why you so concerned about our damn health now? And why y'all so concerned about our kids' health when y'all serving this junk and all this crazy processed food in these schools across America anyway? Man, we can go back and forth all day long, man. Both sides got great points, and everybody, you know, they all kind of making sense in their own kind of different way. Now, I do believe in working hard for what you want. It ain't nothing wrong with being on government assistance, food stamp or Section 8 if you really need the help. You know, who am I to judge? Like I told y'all, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. And people actually need help. And I'm tired of everybody keep making this a race thing. It's not about black or white. People are struggling in every single community across this country. It doesn't matter where you're from, the color of your skin. Everybody is going through the same struggle, man. So let's stop making this about race. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, if they take junk food away from SNAP and EBT benefits, hey, what can we do about it? It is what it is. You know, God always made a way, and he ain't gonna stop. You know, you'll survive. You'll be all right. You can afford them damn snacks and Debbie cakes and all that. Just pay for it out your pocket, man. Ain't no big deal. But yeah, man, leave your comments, man, about this, man, because this topic is very hot on the internet right now, man. Everybody and their mama got their opinion about this. Leave your comment down about how you feel about this situation. Don't forget to hit that like button, and please subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Peace.